So this is going to be my third vedo. This is going to be such a challenge. I just wanted to talk about something. This video is going to be in relation to a video that I've recently watched numerous times actually. I've watched it more than once. Tessa Violet, or Mika Kitty, you might know her as. Uploaded a video last week, I think it was, called Why Not Choose Kindness. And Kerry Fletcher also did a video response, I think it was today or yesterday, for me at least, about the video. It was like a video response to Tessa Violet's. I just wanted to talk about that because I've had a bit of a kind of day. I mean, we all go through it, right? I like to think of myself as a kind person, someone who's very generous. I'm very introverted, but if you get to know me, I'm a very nice person. Well, at least I like to think I am. When I put a lot of time and effort into something that I like doing, for example, YouTube, or my job, or anything that I do, I put a lot of time and effort into something that I like doing. With YouTube, it sometimes gets like a little bit harder because you can go through creative blocks. You know, YouTube is something that you create and stuff, but however, like with my job, like it's something that you go to every day and you have set jobs to do and stuff, and you do that. And I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing YouTube. I enjoy working. I'm constantly someone that has to do something. I can't sit around and do nothing. If I do nothing, I get really bored and I just fall into the slumps. Not depression slumps, just into the slumps. What I wanted to talk about was when I do something that's nice or something that's generous, I don't expect anything in return. I don't expect compliments. I don't expect praise. I don't expect like, oh my God, Justin, thank you so much. You know, I don't expect like, thank you. I don't expect it. But what I kind of expect is someone to return the kindness, not in a way of like, thank you, not praise and stuff, but for someone to do the amount of like generosity and kindness as I do. I've just come across a lot of people that don't. I don't know how to talk about it. It's just, I don't know. It's just how my mind works. I need to keep myself occupied, and so then I do stuff out of kindness. It sounds so corny because I'm just talking about kindness. When you're doing something that is not expected of you, and people kind of tear you down, and by tear me down, I just mean like they say, you bring this on yourself, you don't have to do this, you choose to do this. I don't stress out. I do sometimes work too much in a way. I like to think, you know, how is it affecting you? How is me doing something extra affecting you? You bring this on yourself, you don't have to do this, you choose to do this. Because I choose to be kind. I choose to be generous. I choose to be nice. And niceness is something that I think a lot of people don't seem to do a lot of. Particularly where money comes in the way, people just do what they do for money. Whereas I don't think of money as something as you do it just because you get money. I do it because I want to help someone, you know? If I do something extra, it's because I'm helping that person. I'm not expecting extra money for it. I do a lot of extra stuff around here and there, and it's not appreciated. And not that I'm expected it to be appreciated. Me being kind is something that I'm trying to make this, like, there's so many thoughts in my head right now, and I'm not quite getting it out that I need, like, the words that I need to get out. Sometimes I think, am I too kind? Tessa's video was all about why not choose kindness? If there's anything else, why would you choose anything but? Am I too kind? Am I too generous? Am I too... this really sounds so obnoxious. It really does. And I don't mean it in any obnoxious way. It's just me. I do a lot, you know, and I don't expect a lot in return. And what I do expect is someone to treat you equally in the way that you're treating someone else. If you're helping someone else, you expect that person to help you without them having to repay you for being nice to them. It's just being nice. It's being a human being. That's kind of like, that's the words that was what I was looking for. It's called being a human being. Being nice. And if you're nice to another human being, it doesn't mean that human being has to repay you because you're being nice to them. It doesn't mean that they have to repay you because you're being nice. What I kind of expect, if you're being nice to someone, I expect them to be nice, but not, like, it's in repaying them. Being a human being, you know, you do this, you do a little bit more, that person might do a little bit more. Not in the way because you're doing a little bit more, but just in the fact that they would do a little bit more than you. This is the Vegas video. I know I'm just seem to be rambling. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about if there's anyone watching. But it's just something that I always wonder, because I don't know whether I am too kind and nice, because getting a lot of slack for something that you're doing out of the goodness of your heart, getting slack for it, makes you wonder, well, if no one's appreciating what you're doing, why do it at all? For me, I just try to brush it off and just go, well, that person obviously isn't as a kind human being as I am. And I'm sorry if this is vague, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Just try to put it into a perspective for you if you can. I don't know. This is why this is a little video, because I just wanted to chat, sort of. And I just needed to get this off my chest, because tonight was a bit rough. And the last few weeks have been a little bit rough too. I don't understand why people can't be kind. That's what I don't understand. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you have or have had a good 3rd of October. I'll see you tomorrow.